Thanks for joining us on Tiger Bites as we go through your comments that you've made on Tiger Talk on the website, that you've made on our Facebook page and our YouTube. We go through all your comments each day. Jay, what are we going to start with today?
Right, Tim. So I'm going to start with Gregory Bender today, who says, Tim is controlled by George Soros. Now, I have no idea who George Soros is.
Well, I've done a little bit of research. George Soros, this person who apparently is controlling me, he was born in 1930. He's a Hungarian-born American billionaire investor and philanthropist.
Oh, that's a compliment then.
I wish he was controlling me and perhaps sharing his money. Now, this is, I think, alluding to the conspiracy theory behind the comment. His extensive funding of political causes has made him a bugaboo of European nationalists. The New York Times reported in October 2018 that conspiracy theories about him have gone mainstream to nearly every corner of the Republican Party, the US Republican Party. Numerous American conservatives have promoted false claims that characterize Soros as a singularly dangerous puppet master behind many alleged global plots, and apparently the strings are also attached to me. All I can say, what's his name?
His name is Gregory Bender.
Gregory, I didn't really know much or anything about George Soros before your comment. Thank you for alerting to the person who is controlling me. I'll keep that in mind in the future.
Yeah.
All right, what else we got?
I actually have a comment from Michael and Murray, who are both talking about the same thing. Now, Michael was a bit upset with you, Tim.
Oh, yeah?
And here's why. By the way, I think I'm not going to watch you anymore. I do like news, but I can't support you. Actually, your main redeeming value was that what I thought was your love of cats, which I also have. Unfortunately, you just disabused me of that idea with your response to Jay. Oh well, we can't all like one another, can we?
Well, yes, I did say that despite the fact that I've got 4 cats, which are all stray cats, by the way, that just made their way into houses over the time, I am a dog person, or I thought I was, because I've had 5 or 6 dogs during my life and always been very happy with them. But now I've got 4 cats. I didn't say I don't like dogs or I don't like cats. I just saw myself in the past as a dog person, and I've sort of evolved into just more of a general animal person, I suppose. So, yeah, I don't like dogs or don't like cats or don't unlike either of them. It's...
Right. And Murray,
please love me.
Murray further commented, forget Pup Cat, I want Tim's cats. Now, we have a picture here of Tim's cats. Yes. What are the names again, Tim?
We've got Dab, Dam, Dusty, and Dina.
Dina's the new cat.
And Dina's the new fluffy one there. You can see this is a very, very, very rare photo, getting them all in the one shot. And the only thing that could possibly get them in the same photo at the same time is food. People with cats would know what I mean. Right, this is a comment from Hiroshi13. What are TAT officials smoking? TAT being Tourism Authority of Thailand. Reducing mandatory quarantine to 7 days will do absolutely nothing to attract tourists. I think he's talking about the fact that they've introduced this 7+7 thing where you can stay 7 days in Phuket, then go off to another nearby province. Yes. Yeah. If the day comes when there's a full reopening with no quarantine, that's when foreign visitors may return in their numbers. Thailand needs to begin an economic recovery. Well, I suppose, Hiroshi, that the best thing that could happen to tourism in Thailand is that there is no quarantine. That's not the current case, but this 7x7 thing at least allows people to spend that first 7 days in Phuket and then move out to another province. So sort of they are reducing it to 7 days, and that's 50% better than it was last week.
Yes.
So there is advancement. Bush AV8R, Bush Aviator, says, "Hi guys, I'm really wondering how all those mostly wonderful people who made a living in the tourism industry are doing these days. The pad thai lady on Khao San Road, the guest house receptionist, the people selling the same but different shirts, even Somchai, the dodgy tuk-tuk driver. Where are they now? What are they doing? How are they dealing with the situation? What are their opinions? How do they look at the near future?" What do you think? I've always wondered as I drive around this island of Phuket that in the past, like pre-COVID days, we would see red tuk-tuks everywhere.
Yes.
Now we don't see them hardly at all. Where have they gone? I mean, okay, the people, sure, they may have gone back to their provinces, back to their families, but where have all the tuk-tuks gone? Is there a big warehouse somewhere where they're all stored?
Well, like you said, a lot of the people who worked in Phuket's a place where a lot of the people from southern provinces come to Phuket for work. So a lot of them have gone back because for them, Phuket's a lot more expensive than their own provinces. So it's a lot more convenient and better for them to go back to their own provinces. But
it's a very transient community.
Yes, but I think people have also adapted. You know, maybe the people selling the shirts, maybe the tuk-tuk drivers, you know, maybe now they're Grab drivers or Grab riders, or Food Panda riders. And a lot of the people have now adapted, and maybe they're selling food, they're selling other services that better suit COVID times.
Yeah, look, all those people you referred to, Bush Aviator, surely these people have had to make changes in their lives to suit the current situation. A lot of them would have gone back to their home provinces.
Yeah.
Everybody's struggling a little bit at the moment and having to make changes. So I think at some stage, when the borders do slowly open, when things slowly improve, that these people will return and you'll get to see them when you come back to Thailand next time. Right, to you.
Right. I have one last comment from Lost Around Pattaya City. And he's actually commenting on something we mentioned on Good Morning Thailand this morning. His comment is, a nice one, Jet, from Thailand News Today yesterday. Did you borrow one of Tim's shirts?
Okay, Jet, for some unknown reason, has taken to wearing the flowery floral shirts that seem to follow me around. I just noticed, by the way, doing the news in the new style in the green screen, there's about half the shirts I have I can't wear because they've got bits of green on them. So I'm going to have to change my shirt vibe, my shirt plan. But yeah, congratulations, Jet, on being able to do a bit of a Sound of Music remake and get some shirts out of your grandma's curtains.
He's stepped up. He's got the look, he's got the hair, now he's got the shirts.
Fayak Peter, thank you for responding. And you've said 7 days quarantine in Phuket or Hua Hin would be a big step forward in welcoming the much-needed tourists back to Thailand. But the Thai government needs to understand that COVID will be with us forever, as is flu. Also understand that double-vaccinated tourists are a very minute risk. And the figures that have been reported over the past month or so about the travellers coming into Thailand would bear that out. I think it's about 0.8%, so a very, very small amount of the new cases are from the travellers coming into the country. Well, you got something ready to run there?
Sorry about that.
Okay, Big Paul. Hi, Tim. You made a comment about members not showing a photo on the forum. After I joined, I tried to upload a photo, but the file was too big. Perhaps one of the team who is more tech savvy, it's a bit of a swipe, isn't it, can reply as to how to reduce the picture size so it can be accepted. I'm sure that most smartphones now take pictures that will be too large a file to upload. Yeah, I mean, some of the photos these things take these days are very high quality, and they can be 4 or 5 megabytes, or they're big files anyway. I don't actually have a solution for you there, Paul, except that use Photoshop or
you could compress it for free on online websites. If you just find like a JPEG compressor or a PDF file compressor, they'll do it for free.
There you go. Type in JPEG compressor or photo compressor.
You can just upload your file onto the website. They'll compress it for you.
The comment was basically because we said that we're always got our faces hanging out here and our names, and a lot of the people commenting, a lot of the people making vile and toxic comments sometimes are hiding behind a pseudonym and no photos. So we just don't think that's fair. Okay, the Dirty Durian says, any news on when the list of 69 countries currently eligible for the Sandbox will be updated? I'm based in a Middle Eastern country, not on the list, but hope to reunite with my family soon and unwilling to go through ASQ again. I would say to the dirty durian, if you go to tatnews.org, there's an update of those countries and a lot of information about getting into Thailand at the moment. I understand, Jay, that they update that every 2 weeks.
Yes.
So that's tatnews, one word, .org. You got another one? Or
I got the same one, actually, Ben. Stein.
This is from Ben Stein. This is about our confusion yesterday about the alcohol sales. Now, at the moment, there has been some changes with the selling of alcohol.
Yes.
Some places in Thailand, you can still buy alcohol, but you just can't buy it in restaurants at the moment. But Ben Stein said, sorry, you're mistaken, guys. Pre-COVID alcohol sales were always between 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., then 5 p.m. to midnight. I should know, I'm an old alcoholic. So I think he's generally right with those times, but there may be provincial changes.
Yes, they definitely have been now.
And also on Buddhist holidays,
Yes.
there's usually a ban altogether on alcohol sales. A really important one.
Yeah.
This is really important. It's about
Oh, is it Aussie 666?
Aussie 666.
Oh, God, yes.
About the issue, there was somebody who complained about some hoarding that they'd noticed around Thailand.
Yes.
And saying, are the Thai people hoarding toilet paper? To which we
Yes.
thought, no, people use the bum gun here. You don't like the word bum gun.
I'm just not used to it. I thought, it's called a bidet or,
The bidet.
A bidet, sorry, yes.
The bidet spray.
Yeah, or like a water faucet or something like that. But
Bum
yeah.
gun.
It just doesn't sound proper.
It's probably not. But he said regarding the toilet paper shortage, he said, well, simple solution to the toilet paper shortage, use both sides. Thank you very much, Aussie 666. That solves everything.
Oh, God.
50% improvement on the other solution. Okay, that's about it.
Yep, that's it for today.
Thank you very much for joining us as we looked at your comments on our Tiger Bites program. We won't ever get to read all the comments, but we try and pick out ones that are either informative or are about Jet's hair or shirts. But that's it for today. We'll be back later in the day with Thailand News Today with Jet, and we can see what shirt he's wearing. Oh, why do we keep on talking about shirts? But for now, on behalf of everybody at the Tiger, thanks for watching.